Hello there, and welcome to my Starship Emporium. Hopefully you saw my recent video taking a close look at the Rotomet Sentinel XI. It's a lovely ship, and I said that I'd give Captain Steve's challenge of shooting down as many Sentinel ships as possible outside the space station a good crack. Well, this Rotomet Sentinel XI I found as an A-class, and it needs a little bit of TLC to get her up to the job. So here we have a video showing you how to upgrade your ship to the best it can be. I'm here in the space station in the Emporium system because the first thing we've got to do is upgrade this marvellous ship to S-Class. As I say, this is an A-Class ship, there it is, and we need to get her up to S to give her the best chance possible. Now, thankfully, being a ship hunter, I've scrapped many ships over the past year or so and amassed a fair collection of upgrades and storage augmentations, but I didn't have enough. So I had to go out and find the rest. Now there's a neat trick to this in that to buy the upgrades you want, all you have to do is head up here to the Starship vendor. Now we just pop across this way and see a nice being here, the one with a spaceship behind him. Interact, have a little conversation, and look to purchase some upgrades. And we're looking for S-Class. We go down to the bottom. Now this chap doesn't have any in this particular space station, so you need to find a space station vendor that has the S-Class module that you're looking for. Purchase it here, come out, head back to your ship, dive in, and then dive out again to make an autosave, and then reload. Once you've reloaded, head back to the vendor, and the upgrade is for sale again. You just need plenty of nanites. As well as that, you're going to need storage augmentation slots to increase the storage capacity of your ship, and the easiest way to do that is to portal into a system that's got a first wave exotic that flies in. Buy it and go and scrap it. The upgrades that you get from scrapping it normally include a storage augmentation upgrade. Sell off the bits that you don't want, keep the upgrade, pop back to your ship again and reload. And keep repeating that cycle of buying and scrapping the exotic, and you will amass your storage augmentation slots. The trouble is, you need plenty of units. Exotics are quite expensive. You can do it with any S-Class ship. S-Class ships, when you scrap them, normally drop a storage augmentation, but you're not guaranteed an S-Class ship on the first wave, so an exotic is your best chance. Now, you can find these sorts of systems on the internet. I use the NMS Coordinate Exchange over on Reddit and the Interstellar Index on Facebook. Great resources to find anything that you're looking for. So let's go first and upgrade our ship to S-Class. All we do is head up this way again, run over to the spaceship outfitting department, and there it expands our ship so we can see all its component parts. And we need to upgrade our Starship. Tells you that the inventory can be improved with the use of storage augmentation units, which we've already got. So let's go and hit apply augmentation, and it takes us into the area that says let's add a new slot. So we just apply our augmentation and keep repeating until we run out. Now the Starship size, inventory size, has been increased, but it's not as big as we want. Now, many people think, well, that's it, I've maxed out and that's all I can do. Well, all we have to do is go back in again, upgrade our Starship, and apply augmentation again. Now it's expanded the area which we can augment. And just keep going until you run out. Not quite sure how many I've got in my inventory, but we'll keep going until it says stop. Now, inventory size has increased. I think if we look now, We've got lots of space in our general, and there's still one missing here because I've run out of storage augmentation slots, but fingers crossed we've got enough. We're still at A class though, so as I said, we also need to increase our class. Same place, enter the outfitting department, and we want to upgrade our ship again, but this time we want to upgrade the class. This is going to cost you from A to S 50,000 nanites. That's a lot of nanites, but again, there's many wonderful videos out there on YouTube and various other places that show you how to get nanites really fast, be it nanite farming, be it any other sort of system, method of doing it. Nanite farming is probably the quickest, using curious deposits, and Survival Bob and Zoo and many other people have made great videos on how to build a nanite farm. I've got a fair stack slashed away because I used a nanite farm not too long ago to get some, and I can upgrade my class to S. So it's confirmed and has been successfully upgraded. S class, there we are. Now if I had more storage augmentation slots, we might need some. We'll have to do a bit of scrapping and trying to get some more. Hopefully not, but now if we look, the permitted area of where we can expand into has increased because we've gone to S class, and then we could potentially, if we had lots and lots of storage augmentations, improve our technology to fill all these areas here. So there we are, that's the space station part done. We've increased our storage capacity and we've upgraded to an S class. So now we need to install our equipment. Let's head over to the Emporium and put in the technology and the kit and the upgrades that we need. So here we are at the Starship Emporium. Welcome. Good to see you over here. And there is the Rotomet Sentinel XI on our exhibition pad, ready to be upgraded and fitted out with the latest gear in No Man's Sky. So here we are in our Starship. Over on the right hand side we can see the stats that we currently have. So damage 275, so on and so forth, maneuverability 421. We need to get these as high as we can to give ourselves the best chance of defeating all the Sentinels that come out of the space station when you shoot it. I'm going to choose the positron ejector and the rocket launcher as my weapons of choice. Now it's important where we lay these things out on our Starship, because we got our pulse engine, launch thrusters, hyperdrive, shields. I've got an emerald drive, emergency warp on this one, thrusters, and our photon cannon. We don't need a photon cannon, so we can move this technology around. It's using the E key on PC. Not quite sure what it is on console, but it'll tell you at the bottom there what the button is. And we just need to spread these out a little bit to give ourselves some room. So if I just put that there, that can go down there, and that can go over here. We're not too worried about these. We are worried about maneuverability and speed. We're worried about shield strength and of course damage potential. So we need pulse engine upgrades for our maneuverability. We need some deflector shield upgrades for our defences, and we need to install our weapons and upgrade those for our damage potential. Now over on my freighter I've got a lovely stack of upgrades that I've collected and bought and acquired over the past few months. So we're going to start applying these to the equipment we've already got. So we'll start with our pulse engine. So we need our pulse engine upgrades. So if we pop these over to our Starship, that's what I was looking for. Move 3 across to start with, because in each of these areas you can only have up to 3 upgrades for each piece of equipment. So we'll just move these out of the way. Now to apply these we need to hit the E key on PC, and we need to put it next to the piece of equipment we're upgrading. Oops. Because if you pop it over here, it doesn't have a colour around it. These, as you can see, have got matching colours. That means the upgrades are directly connected to that piece of equipment. So if we pop them over there, apply that on, pop it there, we've got this lovely orange around our pulse engines. And as you can see, our maneuverability has increased quite a bit. Now we can get 3 more and pop them into our Starship again. And this time we're going to apply these but put them into technology, because if you try and pop it in here now, they all go red, broken. It's one too many. So we need to move that into our technology. And the same with these. Now as you can see, we've got the orange around these ones, we've got the orange around these ones, and our manoeuvrability has gone up to 764. Now if we look at the contents of these, we got manoeuvrability plus 7%, plus 6%, plus 14% boost, plus 6% manoeuvrability. In this one, plus 8%, plus 6%, and plus 10%. So we're going to shuffle these around until we get the max manoeuvrability score we can. So we pop this one into here, because that's the 10% one. Find the lowest, 7, 6, 6. Move that one into there. And let's see if that's gone up any. 764. Maybe the same. But if we juggle these around here as well, sometimes looks like we're going to be maxed out at 764 with these. You can line them up, but it tends to be, if you pop them in a little block surrounding it, you're going to get the best options. Oops. No, we're going to be maxed out 764 with this selection of upgrades, which is fine. We'll do the same with our deflector shields next. And what I'll do is I'll speed this up so it doesn't take quite so long. So there we have our pulse engine and our shields installed. All the shields are coming in at plus 30%, so it doesn't really matter where they go. And we've gone up to 314. There is a piece of tech you can install called the Ablative Armor. You need some wiring loom, some gold, some sodium nitrate for this, but that'll just help. Anything we can have is better. 316, so not massive, but it's better than not having it. 316.1 shield strength. Okay, so next we're going to look at our weapons. In fact, I'm going to put that one back down there to give us some room. The first weapon I'm going to install is the positron ejector. Uranium and wiring looms. And there it is installed. And again, we're going to pop some upgrades on there. And there we are. We're up to 315 now. As you can see, they've all got various different upgrades: fire rate, damage, and heat dissipation. The fire rate is actually the best one, because that's the speed at which the bullets go down, and the more bullets you can get down, the more damage you do. So the higher the fire rate, the better. So we've got a 15%, a 15, and a 15. 15, 15, 15. So they're all good and the same. They're all very similar actually. So that's our choice. That's what we've got. And now we want some missiles. Let's pop some missiles in. Rocket launcher, condensed carbon and some copper. There it is. Now there's no upgrades for these particularly, but there is a addition we can make or install. These additions are got from the Starship vendor up on the Anomaly in the Nexus, that you can buy with either salvage data or nanites, I can't remember. And it's called, where has it gone? The fragment, no, not that one. It's enlarged tubes. Where's my enlarged tubes? There it is. There's my enlarged tubes. And you want some unstable plasma and a wiring loom or two. And that has increased our damage potential even more. Now this is a fighter. It's going to be shooting stuff. I've got good maneuverability, I've got a good shield, and I've got good damage. Compare that to what it was when we started. You can see on the screen there, we've increased it quite substantially. If you don't think it's enough or you need more, you can go back and buy more upgrades and see if those are better than the ones you've already got and swap them out. You can remove them just by, in this case, using the dismantle button to get rid of it and put a fresh one in if the stats are better than what's already there. So install it first, it'll go red, and then get rid of the one that's worse than the new one you just put in. juggle them round and see what you get. So as I say, you're allowed 3 in each. These don't count as upgrades, these are additional equipment. So once you're happy, you're ready to go out and go hunting. So there we have our newly upgraded Rotomet Sentinel XI. I hope this little tutorial and demonstration has been useful. Oh, it's got dark. And hopefully a little bit of information there to show you how to upgrade your Starship. And I'm going to take this ship, I'm going to practice some shooting, and I'm going to hopefully beat everybody's record using this absolutely marvellous ship and see what we can do. So let me know in the comments if you found this useful. If you want to see more tutorials like this, more than happy to do so. Let's see what happens in the fight. And if you'd like to join my fabulous subscribers, please feel free to click the subscribe button and hit the bell thing. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.